Hi everybody, East Coast Pete here for another edition of my show, Midrock Crisis, in which we try to save rock by remembering some artists of the past, some people who may not be well known. Perhaps this guy is one of them, although I don't see why. Dave Edmunds was a Welshman, a singer-songwriter born in 1944. He's a guitarist, vocalist, actor, and a music producer. He's known for his pub rock, new wave, and 50s retro, as well as collaboration with many notable musicians. He formed and participated in many bands starting in 1954 when he was 10. Here's a short list. Edmund Brothers, a duo with his brother Jeff, the Stompers, the Heartbeats, the 99ers, Crick Feathers Hillbills, the Raiders, the Image, the Human Beings, it's a Morning Dew kind of cover. In '68, Love Sculpture, River to Another Day, and Saber Dance, a rockified Kachaturian folk dance. '70s solo career, I Hear You Knockin', it's a cover. '72, the Rock Pile album. '72, he produced Foghat. In '75, collaborated with Nick Lowe. '76, Edmunds and Lowe formed Rockpile, the band, but can't perform until 1980 due to contract conflicts. In 1976, wrote Girls Talk. He wrote it for Elvis Costello. Both versions, Dave Edmunds and Elvis's, very, very good. One of my best friends, Brian Osterman, back in Jersey, he couldn't say enough about Dave Edmunds, and especially that song, Girls Talk. And Brian was a ladies' man. Yeah, I miss him. '76, he wrote, not Brian, but Dave wrote Queen of Hearts for Juice Newton. '76, he wrote Crawling from the Wreckage for Graham Parker. In '80, Seconds of Pleasure with Rockpile caused the band to break up. Not exactly sure why. Bands break up a lot. Hopefully they get back together or reform or become something more. Let's just end right there. And this guy didn't. In the '80s, he produced for Paul McCartney, Stray Cats, Fabulous Thunderbirds, Status Quo, and Jeff Lynne. 3 songs in the soundtrack of the movie Porky's Revenge. Musical director for Carl Perkins, Rockabilly Session TV special tribute with George Harrison, Ringo Starr, and Eric Clapton. 1990, Ringo Starr's All-Star Band, and again in '92, and again in the year 2000. Let's talk about the records. In 1968 with Love Sculpture. Number 1, Blues Helping, Boogie and Worn Out Blues covers. In '72, Forms and Feelings, 1.5 stars, proggy pop but over serious. Why? Psychedelia, like the Dead's other one, or Dark Star, and Why is just as long. Bizet is not Saber Dance. Mars is mildly bellicose. '73, the Rockpile album. Hell of a Pain sounds like Shania Twain. I Hear You Knockin', very catchy, very swampy. King of Love, cool rockabilly. Sound Off, Dylan's Outlaw Blues. 73, with Brewer's Droop Band, named after slang for erectile dysfunction. This is a pre-Dire Straits Mark Knopfler contribution. 75, Subtle as Flying. Sorry, Subtle as a Flying Mallet. The Do Run Run, No Money, Chuck Berry cover, She's My Baby. Sounds like Marty Ballin when his voice cracks. Let It Be Me, an Everly Brothers cover. 77, Get It? Doo-Wop, Bob Kelly cover. Nick Lowe's I Knew the Bride. Worn out suits with brand new pockets. Here Comes the Weekend on Swan Song label. 78, Tracks on Wax. 4. Trouble Boys, Never Been in Love, What Looks Best on You, the syrupy country song. 79, Repeat When Necessary. Girls Talk. As I said before, written for Elvis Costello. Crawling from the Wreckage, Creature from the Black Lagoon, Queen of Hearts, Hank DeVito cover. In 80, the Rock Pile. It's now the band's name. Kind of confusing. The Rock Pile album, and then later on they come up with the name Rock Pile as the name of the band. Songs are Seconds of Pleasure, Twangin', DE7, Information, Slipping Away, as good a song as Girls Talk, Riff Raff with Jeff Lynne, Something About You, Busted Out, Far Away, Rules of the Game, Steel Claw, wow, best album by far, ELO Quality, Closer to the Flame. It's not as good as Riff Raff, I don't think. Plugged In, back to one-man band with good results. Billy Gibson cover, very ZZ Top-like. Saber Dance. Hand-picked musical fantasies, again 2013 on Guitar Rags and Classics in 2015. Dave Edmunds, he was a force of nature. He played the music he loved, for which he wanted to be remembered. Chart success was not his number one reason for writing and recording most of his albums. Covers, with the occasional original thrown in for good measure. He had no difficulty with labels. He was a company man. He was good for the business, and he knows everyone. And he's liked and respected by the same. Kudos. Now you know a little bit about Dave Edmunds. What bands will I come up with next? Here's a preview. John McLaughlin, the Mahavishnu Orchestra. Tracy Chapman. Michelle Schacht. Robin Trower. Dar Williams. And Sixto Rodriguez. What a story that's going to be. Thanks for being with me. If you're registered with YouTube as a member, you can hit like. Hit the bell if you want to hear some new songs that I've reviewed. New artists, old artists. The bell will go right to your email and tell you that I'm back with another edition of Midrock Crisis. Saving rock, one song, band,